Hey guys, Marsingan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today, I know this is the one you've all been waiting for, so I kept this one until last. The god himself, the king of Dokkan, Chiaoman, the absolute beast. So, funnily enough, he was the first one of the units I've been link leveling to get a level 10 link, of course, because it's Chiaoman. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a look at him. I gave him a very interesting build, which I will explain. He has another typical like bad leader skill. His super attack raises attack and defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage to all enemies while sacrificing 10% HP. And then his passive is attack 100% and defense 200%. He gets an additional attack 100% when performing a super, medium chance of performing a crit, and then key plus 10 and an additional attack 300% when HP is 50% or less once only. So obviously we're going to want to try and see that turn. Because he has a 30% chance to crit built into his passive, I basically just gave him full additional and then some dodge. Because, to be honest, with him being an AoE unit, even though he does sacrifice HP, one of the only really useful places to use him is going to be in Super Battle Road. And if you could double Super and potentially take out everybody, then obviously that's going to be very, very good. So he shares Shattering the Limit with you, Fused Fire with you. So if we put them in the middle like that, where's his start of turn defense? He's getting a lot of support here because Vegito and the Poutine are both support units, but he's starting off the turn with 200k defense, which is pretty good. Let's go ahead and see what his actual attack stat is going to be here. I'm assuming that Poutine is not going to kill Goku all by herself, but I have been link leveling her as well because she's a decent free-to-play support unit for the crossover team. But anyway, let's see what our boy Chiaoman can do for us here on turn 1. 3.26 on his attack. So, do we get the crit? We do not get the crit. Or the additional. Very disappointing. I came into the Bojack Dokkan event because, as you guys know, I normally jump into an Infinite Dragon Ball History stage to show off these units. But obviously in this particular phase, we can focus all of our single target attacks here onto Bojack and not do any damage, and then have Chiaoman come in the next turn and just AoE everybody to death. So I thought this would be an interesting place to start. The only downside to Chiaoman compared to a lot of the other units that we've shown off so far is his link set is terrible. When you look at his best link partners, the only attack link that he really shares with a lot of units is Infighter. Also, Shattering the Limit, obviously, at level 10 does give some attack and defense as well. But a lot of his links are just key links. He has Fused Fighter, he has Over in a Flash, he has Shattering the Limit. So he has a lot of key links, which is interesting. But not a lot of attack links. Like, even his best linking partners, he only shares like 3 links with them. So, definitely not the best. Let's go ahead and... Actually, we've got a lot of Fused Fighter characters, so let's keep Poutine here. So, we'll do this. And then top up our HP as we are about to lose another 10%. But yeah, let's see Chiaoman go off here and take everybody out. So I'm interested to see how he's going to do in Super Battle Road. But yeah, see 3.2, obviously the exact same rotation that we had last time basically. So 1.9 mil across the board. So obviously it's only a Dokkan event. So not the hardest thing in the world. But there you go. That is his AoE being used at least. Okay, so I've jumped into one of the Infinite Dragon Ball History stages now. I thought the Fused Fires one would be appropriate. Basically just to see if we can go ahead and get that turn where we get the giant attack buff for Chiaoman. Obviously we need to drop to 50% HP or less. So I'm running double 3-year LR anniversary Gogeta. He only gives 130% to defense. So hopefully as we get a little bit further into the event, we are actually going to be able to start taking some damage and then get that turn for Chiaoman. So obviously Chiaoman looking pretty decent overall. Like I say, the downside is his links, as well as the fact that the sacrifices HP on super attack I know is not exactly a popular mechanic. In the past I've always kind of steered away from using units that have it, but it's going to become not so much of a detriment nowadays when we've got units that not only are so ridiculously good at tanking, with the new leader skills, like HP is getting higher and higher. Like back when I first started playing the game, obviously for me, until my box was built up, back when events were difficult, like units that sacrifice HP didn't really seem like something you wanted to run. Whereas now, with the current state of the game, especially on global, I don't think any event in the game is at a difficulty level where you're like potentially only going to lose because you brought characters that sacrifice HP on super attack, if you know what I mean. So should be okay. We got a few more links active here. I bought the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks so we could get over in a flash active. So we're at 152k defense. Bearing in mind, of course, this is a 130 defense lead, as I said. Whereas in the beginning clip in the Bojack event, we were on the full crossover team. So a full 170 leader skill. So basically what we need to try and do, I guess, is if we just avoid same type orbs, like slowly but surely just by super attacking with Chaoman, we will get to below 50% HP. So there's that double super from the additional in his passive. Of course that means we do lose health twice, but we've got a all physical rotation, so we're probably not going to take that much damage on this turn, unfortunately. Let's just grab minimal orbs possible here and hope that we take a super attack, because even with type advantage, okay, yeah, Gogeta probably isn't going to take a lot, or Goku and Vegeta, I should say. Not really going to take a lot of damage from this, I would imagine. Yeah, 43k. Well, that still puts us, we are just below 50% HP, so there you go. We have achieved the goal of the video, which is to get the below 50% HP turn. So we are going to be able to see Chaoman's massive attack boost. So be interesting to see what he gets up to. If we got support on this rotation, we do. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's not get any key with you, then we could potentially lose a little bit more health. So 50% or less HP, so we should be getting we got 10 key, so you can't really notice that on this rotation anyway because he shares so many key links, but 300% extra attack on this turn for our boy Chaoman. So let's go ahead and see exactly what we are going to get from him on this turn. We got the support from Pandel as well, the 30% support. So, very interested to see. Alright, we're not going to dodge this super attack. We're definitely below 50% HP now. So, how much damage is this going to... Or how much attack stat are we going to get from Chaoman? 7.8 million on this turn. With one support unit, only a few links active. We also get the crit from his passive as well. So, there you go. Very, very good. Even Yamhan here putting out a pretty reasonable attack stat. Very surprising. But yeah, Chaoman, there you go, the god. And look at that, perfect timing. We get ourselves below 50% HP, so we can see Chaoman absolutely go off, and then that leads us into the fusion with Gogeta. What a great turn this is. So, let's go ahead and... You're going to get too much key now, aren't you? Can we get a 3 key for you? We can, let's go. Alright, so there we go, look at this. We can get these for you, and then we can get... Can't get the 7 orbs for Weirus, but we are at least getting the support as well. So, yeah, there you go. Chaoman, absolute god. Now that I've showcased them all individually, I'm going to take all 5 of them on a team with, I guess, probably maybe the STR LR 5-year Gogeta, because he only has 150 to attack, but at least has 150 to defense, whereas the 3-year LR is 170 to attack, but only 130 to defense. So... I don't know what the best way around to do that is. His 12-key super animation looks so bad. But yeah, I will go ahead and do Fusions Extreme Super Battle Road using all of these second batch of Fusions on the same team and see how we get on. Obviously, Chaoman is going to be a bit of a god in that run because when it comes to Super Battle Road, getting AoEs is exactly what we want to see. I want to see him pop off in that second fight, the one with Dabura and Barbady and everybody, and just get a nice big old AoE and take everybody out. I think that will be very, very cool. So, yeah, Chaoman, obviously, all memes aside, because, you know, everyone's been joking and memeing about Chaoman ever since he came out. People wanting to see, like, level 10 links showcases for him before he even had an awakening back when he was terrible. Jokes aside, like, he's relatively decent. After super attacking, his defense is good. The 10% HP sacrificing isn't really that bad. But the only real reason you would use him over any of the other fusion units, really, is his AoE. Because his links are not particularly good. He's not on a ton of teams. He's on final trump card outside of the fusion and crossover that everybody else is on. So that team is like full of some of the most powerful fusions and units in the game. So probably not really going to use him there either. Super Battle Road seems like it's probably like the only place that you're going to use him realistically. So obviously his 300%, that's weird. His 300% attack boost thing is once only, so we don't get to see that again, unfortunately. So let us go ahead and, yeah, you guys actually have Infighter, don't you? So let's go ahead and get one last turn here with our boy Chiaoman. So start of turn, 152k defense. Once we've picked up the orbs with Weirus, that's going to jump up as well. Because of the support that he gives. I'm going to go ahead and heal here. I should have just used a Sensu Bean, really. But go ahead and heal here, and we can end off the video with Chiaoman getting the Dokkan attack. So look at that. Chiaoman taking double-digit damage from Vegito. There's a super attack from Vegito. Okay, that still does 142k even with a Princess Snake active, but there you go. So let me go ahead and I actually will hit the nodes on this since it is... Oh, apparently not. Since it is for our boy Chiaoman. 3.86. So bearing in mind he's got, what, 3 links active, and then he's getting 30% support from Pandel and 30% support from Weirus, his passive as well. So, not terrible. Is he going to be able to take out Vegito? Oh, we don't get the crit, but we do get the additional. So, additional super as well. Another cool 1.3 mil. So there you go. That's Chiaoman. Let me know what you think of the absolute god down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.